when you were in ECW, did you realize how special it was at the time?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I wanted more people to recognize how special it was, but yeah, I realized it was. That's why I wanted to go there. I was originally supposed to go to Smoky Mountain with Cornette, but he kept pushing it back, which I'm so grateful for now, and then I saw ECW on TV, and it was revelatory. The first time I'd seen the show I was just like, wow, this is the greatest show I've ever seen. Prior to that, the best show I ever saw was Watts' UWF. I don't know if you ever saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was from Tulsa. Jim Ross said, it's all breaking down here in Tulsa.
Yeah, I mean, I adored ECW from the first moment I saw it in probably 1995 right until the very end, and I don't think wrestling has ever been the same since it went. To be honest,
No, yeah, that was it was revelatory. I'm repeating that, but it really was. It wasn't just hardcore. It was hardcore. It was matches with guys you'd never seen before. 150-pound Rey Mysterio and Juventud blowing the place up. It had Pillman showed up for a while. It had music. There was culture. That was part of the culture. Part of the Paulie's secret is that he knew he always tapped into the cultural zeitgeist. Mm-hmm. That's the problem with most bookers is they live in the bubble of wrestling, and so all they know is wrestling, and they don't know what goes on. Like that's why wrestlers wore mullets 10 years after they were out of style. It's because they didn't know they went out of style because they don't hang out in the real world. They only hang out in the wrestling world, and so Paulie was smart enough to tap into that, and play music that was trendy, make videos with trendy music.
I was lucky enough I've only attended one WrestleMania live, and that was the one in Philadelphia 2 years ago, last year, whenever it was. And I was lucky enough to be there for Paulie's Hall of Fame induction.
Oh, cool.
That's like probably the closest I'll ever get to ECW because the promo he cut for his speech and the crowd for that night was a pure ECW crowd, and there was a lot of love there. So I felt very grateful I got to be there for.
Who inducted him?
Roman Reigns. I was trying to think. That was when they were still aligned. So yeah, Roman Reigns did the introduction.
Yeah, I wasn't even. I mean, I don't follow it. So I mean, a lot of old timers say they don't follow it, but they don't want to be seen as marks. I don't care if I'm seen as a mark, but I just lost interest back then, and then I never gained the interest back. Yeah, like I still love doing it, but I just don't have any interest in watching it.
But you still, I could say, I was watching kind of in the documentary again. It shows some kind of behind the scenes of you as a producer and working with younger talent, and it seems like you still really enjoy that side of it, helping people to understand the psychology.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'd be a terrible, people ask me, when I do the seminars, I mean, when I do the screenings at the Q&A afterwards, people ask, do you like teaching wrestling? And I go, yeah, but not to beginners. I have no patience for beginners. I like to teach people from the advanced course. I like teaching people once they're already at an advanced level and teaching them how to refine that. And, that's what I prefer. If I had to pick something I like the most, that'd be it. Of teaching anyway.